Hi, thanks for joining me. I've been very concerned about the oil that's leaking in the Gulf of Mexico and wanted to see if I could model it and see if there was any solutions that might be employed to help in this effort to staunch the flow of oil. I know that we're all very concerned, and I think that BP is frantic to do whatever it can, and I thought that maybe there's another solution short of what they're proposing. As you can see, the blowout preventer has a drill string that's laying over its side, along with all sorts of other communication cables and things that are now in the way of trying to insert any kind of device to seal it off. I know that the blowout preventer has a flange, and it's also got numerous pick points that might be employed to lock onto and see if you couldn't actually seat some kind of machine to crimp it. You can see that there's a number of items in the way of trying to get any kind of solution, but I did think that perhaps you could get some kind of a device to wrap around this flange, maybe even put some kind of alternative device with the ROVs to get it ready for some kind of a ram. So I came up with the idea of a support structure and using the drill string as a hydraulic means of delivery for a ram or a piston at the bottom that would crimp and shut off the flow of the oil. I thought that it would be important to have some kind of a locating device so cables that are attached to these stanchions could be employed to draw it in and draw it tight, and additionally there would be some guide flanges that would help to seat the whole thing. So this was just a quick grapple that I thought of to bite onto the stanchions. The support structure is hidden, so we see that it's got the drill string and it's got the guide flanges and it's being drawn in. This is a close-up of the piston with the anvil that seats around the flange, and it exerts some upward force while the mud exerts some downward force, crushing through what's there right now. And this would be the piston that would slide down. It would be tapered to crush and to insert into the drill string itself. So this is where the ram has been seated, and it's crushed the drill string into the casing and wedged itself in there. Hopefully the damage to the blowout preventer is not too great, but I think that the sacrifice might need to be made. So if we come over here, this is a little video of how I thought this might operate. So it would come down, locate around the drill string via the guide cables. As it pulls into position, it seats, and then the hydraulic ram descends to actually cut this string off. So I hope you've been interested in what I have to offer. I think it's an interesting and solid proposal. I hope that you can get this word out to others that BP and the powers that be might be interested in taking a look at this. So please pass this along to a few of your friends and see if we can get some buzz so that BP might actually look at this more quickly. Thanks again, and have a good day, and God bless us all for this damage that we're causing.